Peace, peace. It's touching this one. And I'm just want to go in on a situation, man, about dealing with these, how this government drops off these immigrants in your neighborhood, and how you have no control over these people moving in your neighborhood because you don't own nothing in your neighborhood. Okay, now where I live at, what I'm starting to notice is an influx of Africans. Okay, now I don't have a problem with Africans, but my biggest problem is this: they're not here to help us. That's why you see them. They go for the top because they're not here. They're not taking the little side paths that we taking along to success. They're going straight to success, and these people are becoming your boss. Okay. Now I don't know how you feel, but me, I am very like sensitive to like who is over me and who got authority over me. I'm very sensitive to that, and I really don't like that too much. I don't like certain people having authority over me. You understand what I'm saying? Especially somebody who can't even talk English. That's something that we should never be tolerating. You know what I'm saying? We've been in this country too long, and I know that we've been through some horrible shit. I know the war on drugs twice, the heroin epidemic in the 60s and the 70s, and then they dropped off crack cocaine in your neighborhood that made your neighborhood look like a third world country. And I'm not lying because in my neighborhood, when I ride through some of the areas, I see a bandit house. Every other house is a fucking bandit. Now, when I ride in other neighborhoods, I don't see that. Now, the only reason you see that because of the quality of life, because of the drug addicts and the people who trying to get high by someone breaking the houses and stealing stuff, or the houses just go down because they're trying to maintain their habit and not maintain their livelihood in their household. So that was like one of the reasons of what I see. But what I'm saying is though, they drop off people in your neighborhood. They dropped off these Latinos. Okay, now no disrespect to them, but I gotta keep it 100. Okay, I'm only talking about Aborigines. So if you're offensive to this right now, you need to get off the channel, and this video is not for you. Okay, now they dropped them off. One of them come in your neighborhood, and then they call the rest of them, tell me, yeah, yeah, it's okay, you can move. The next you know, they have you walk past, they have a party, they got all their family over or whatever. Like I don't have a problem with it, but I seen this shit. I seen this shit from one house to a whole block to 3 blocks to 4 blocks to a whole section. You understand? And then we don't even get it. We don't get it that these people over here are territorial because, yo, the whole culture you gave these people don't respect you. They look at this shit like, oh, I can do the same thing. And then once they learn it, then they don't need you no more. Like, it's like I said, I see Latino barbershops in black neighborhoods. I've never seen that before. I've never seen no Latino barbershop in no black neighborhood. Never. Like, I mean, and they're saying they can cut your hair better than the black barber. I mean, I'm just saying, like, we got to start thinking about this. These are conversations we need to have. I don't care who come on here with the racist shit. I'm talking about just for my people. I'm worried about the survival of my Aborigines who've been classified as African American because we the one who've been down for the fucking. We've been down the whole century. We've been up one time, and then when we look, now they bringing an influx of people. And now just think about this, right? There's not enough jobs for you, right? So why would they bring more people in to compete with jobs with you? And then all Al Sharptons and Jackson tell you, oh, they take the lower rate job. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. You got people working in City Hall and with government jobs who can barely speak English, and that job could have went to American. I think that Americans should have had that job first. I think that when people come here, they should be put on a list. Okay, we're gonna take care of the people who've been here first. We go by. It shouldn't be first come or whoever grabbed that up. No, it should be certain people who've been here the longest should get the jobs first, especially if they been economically deprived for damn near 50 years or longer than that. So and then they make you race in an unfair race. You understand what I'm saying? You racing among people who are not superior to you, but they got different outlooks than you got. They come in, like I said, like a lot of these Africans, they come here and go straight to the top. They don't come here and be no truck drivers. They don't come here and fucking be garbage men. They don't come here and do none of that shit. They come here and go straight to the top and go. I mean, I'm not saying all of them, but the majority of them. The majority of them, they stick to certain industries, and certain industries is what they good at. You know what I'm saying? The same thing like the Indians. The Indians come in here doing the same thing. And like I said, they set up whole communities for these people. They set up whole communities for Indians, bro. They don't do none of that shit for you. They set up whole communities. They set up a whole community for Indian group away from anybody, away from everybody. Like they just so special. And like I said, I'm seeing this shit. So I'm sorry, man, if I might sound like I'm a racist, but maybe I am. Because when you find out that you on your own land, and then you find out all the economical disadvantages you had, and now all of a sudden there's all these jobs and shit available now, and you don't even get first dibs at them. And you've been here the longest. They giving people jobs who can't speak English over people who've been here the longest. I see so many people who don't have employment opportunities. It's pathetic, and we the main ones. But yet, how do you keep bringing people in? And it's no excuse because these people are not just going for the bullshit jobs. These people drive new cars and everything, so obviously they getting good jobs as well. You understand? Like I said, man. Look, man, you gotta step this shit up. We gotta step it up. We gotta step it up. We gotta step our economical game up. We need to stop shooting for these small ass dreams. We need to start. If even if y'all a couple, if it's a man and it's a woman with a child, y'all need to be working on some type of business in your community or something, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't see why blacks don't get into laundromats. We created the dry clean. I don't see why blacks don't have more soul food restaurants or whatever. Because a lot of us are lazy. And yes, we are lazy because we are content with what we got. These other people, they just come here and show how greedy they really are because they outlive you. They live better than you live. And they show it. They show it. They come in and go to school. Oh, I got my PhD. I work at this. Because a lot of them jobs we consider to be sellout jobs, and they don't have a problem with selling out. They didn't come here to get mixed up with your mind state. Your mind state is different. Your mind state is you've been here, you've been lied to, told you were just a slave, you boy from Africa, you was used as a workhorse, you was freed by Lincoln, then after you was freed, you went through a series where they was lynching you through civil rights, through segregation, then through integration, through killing all your civil rights leaders, Malcolm Martin, Medgar Evers, numerous other people got Fannie Lou Haman. There's so many people got that sacrifice for us, man. It's pathetic. And then other people just come right here and get the same opportunity you got. And this government don't even say, well, wait a minute. We did do some wrong shit to them, man. Like maybe we should just, all right, do some. They don't even care, bro. They do not care because if they cared, they will be doing something for us more. We are not the same as these foreigners. And I'm sorry. We are not the same in this country. If anybody should have left their country, it should have been African Americans for all the stuff that happened to us here. You understand? Your neighborhood is a drop off for freaking immigrants. Now, the only way your neighborhood is not a drop off for them if you own all the houses in that neighborhood. Now, if you own all the houses in the neighborhood, then they just can't move in like that. So that's different. But we don't. We act like we fucking peons. We don't know how to properly do business. We don't know how to properly conduct ourselves amongst, like, when we get money. Half these women got good credit card, good credit or whatever, and don't even know how to use it. They don't know how to use their credit. They think using their credit is going to get a fucking $2,500 Louis Vuitton bag. Keep buying $250 wigs every quarter of the freaking year or whatever, just just to look like somebody they not. And that's the reason why we ain't got no money. That's the reason why you see these people coming over here and they outdoing us economically. I know we have a misadvantage, but once you opened up and you see now what the misadvantage is, it's time to step it up, man. It's time to step it up, bro. It's time to step it up, y'all. I'm telling you, because if we don't step it up, we're not gonna survive, man. We're not gonna survive, and every day I see they sending more and more people over here. These people coming over here, they get the same economical advantage that you got, even though that you was hung on trees, you was been through mad different experiments, civil. It is. Listen, you guys know, the history, and the sad part is, you still gonna get one of these trolls that's gonna come on my page and gonna say, "Well, we the same." How are we the same? How are we the same? Because you know why? All the immigrants stick together. All of them. When it comes down to it, they all stick together and point the finger at the African American. They suck everything from you. They suck everything from you, from your athletes, from the entertainers, from the rappers, the music. They done stole your music. They can just apply that to any foreigner. They just let anybody sing a script and put a beat on, and they can just make them a star, whatever. Before, people have real vocals. Now it ain't no more of that. Now it's just let somebody rehearse a song and it sound good, and that's it. They just stole everything from you. Your culture, your style, all that shit. Hats to the back, hats, wearing fitted hats. That shit ain't come from nobody but us. That shit ain't come from nobody but us. Nobody but us. The only reason why Latinos and Spanish want to play baseball because of the Negro League. That's the only reason how it ended up in a lot of these Caribbean and South American countries, because of the Negro League. And like I said, man, I don't care, because I'm only for my people. The same way these people come over here and fly their flag around, and then you look, that they separating themselves from you, and they do that shit in your neighborhood. They do that shit. You supposed to be American. If you went to another country and flew that American flag around like that, bro, they probably burn your fucking house down. They will burn your house down. We don't have no flag. Noble Drew Ali try to give y'all niggas a flag, but y'all don't want that. You know what I'm saying? But that's another story though. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? You can't come here and fly your flag. You see all these countries who these people that abandoned their countries, but yet they be so proud of their fucking flag. That is the most phoniest shit ever I have ever seen. And that goes to show you of what type of people you dealing with. I don't trust no immigrants. I'm sorry. I don't. I don't trust nobody who signed paperwork to come to this country. I don't care for no materialistic shit. Yeah, you can say that if you wanna say, oh, I came here for a better life. So a better life is Jordans or Nikes, a fucking tablet or iPhone, and a fucking job, and a fucking a auto lease on a vehicle or whatever. That's a better life for them, instead of them fighting in their country, trying to make things better and forcing the government to make changes. They come here and just submit right to the fucking government. And that's why, and then they come here and fly their flags. But you Negroes, you think everybody is same as you, when you got people who came here willingly. Anybody came here willingly, they're on their fucking own. I do not support them. I do not give them no type of, like, I mean, listen, I feel sorry for some of these people, because I work with them. I work with a lot of these people. A lot of these people are nice people. But at the end of the day, I'm only worried about my people, man. I'm only worried about my people, because ain't nobody else worried about us. I can't worry, oh, they so nice people, and worry about them, and they ain't worrying about us. When they see shit happen to us, they only use us when they got to. You understand? They only use you when they gotta use you. So like I said, man, it's time to rally, man. That's a roll call for you Aborigines, man. For you, your family, you need to let you teach your kids to be entrepreneurs, teach your kids, so we can tap back into that C.R. Patterson or that George Washington Carver, or these great scholars who, a lot of these guys were sellouts. And that's another thing. The more education you get through a lot of these European educational schools, as well as a lot of these these historical black colleges or whatever, they part of some type of fraternity that's controlled by these Europeans. You understand? So you gotta get universal information. You know what I'm saying? You can go to school, do your little thing, but you gotta be the spook that sat by the door, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get back into what we was doing before, man. We don't have shit in our community. We lazy. We let everybody else come. These Koreans, these motherfuckers come with these laundromats, and we don't own nothing. And that's money. But you know what? 5 or 6 of us, we can't get together and do that because we so greedy and we so worried about, oh, what's the outcome of the. We not looking at what's the overall situation. Now we got a black owned laundromat. We're worrying about how much money we're gonna get and all this old other foolishness, which shouldn't even be the main agenda. The main agenda is let this do good business and let this business be successful first. Then we can branch out and get other ones in other black neighborhoods. But we don't think like that. We don't know how to open LLCs. We don't know how to establish business credit. You understand? We wait till we get a lawsuit to try to open up a business. You know what I'm saying? Some people take out second loan on their house or whatever and open a business, but you don't have to do that. If you be patient, get yourself an LLC, establish your LLC, no PO boxes, no cell phones, no home addresses. Get yourself a virtual address. Get yourself a fax machine, 1-800 number, a .com email, a .com email. Not no Yahoo or AOL email. Get a .com email. You understand? So listen, I just gave you some straight facts. Call the IRS, get an EIN number. Try to Google and do research on trade line. I'm not going to tell you everything, but do your research on trade lines or how many trade lines it takes for you to build business credit to get a business to at least get an elite credit card to where you can maneuver that. Because if you get a correct credit card, you can maneuver with that. You get a credit card for $50,000 through your LLC, you can maneuver with that. So look, man, we gotta step it up. Aborigine community, we got to, man, because we are losing. We are losing, bro. We are losing. We are losing. Too many of us get high. Too many of us still getting hot to this day. To this day, you still see grown ass fucking people that don't realize that the war on drugs is over with. And these grown ass, like, some of these people, I just feel like smacking, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, like, because listen, if you got suppressed emotions, is one thing, but you gotta wake up, man, and see what signs of time, because all drugs do is keep you in some type of, you know what I'm saying, state, like, you know what I'm saying, state where you don't take reality seriously. And a lot of these people are escaping reality, man. But for the ones who is not escaping from reality, the ones who on my channel who do have, y'all probably is a couple where both of y'all working, establish y'all business credit, man. Talk to one another. Talk about opening a business. Talk about trying to come up with something to where you can establish you can establish something for your people. That should be just fuck trying to get a second job. Open your own business. Fuck trying to your second job should be your own business. Your second job should be your investment in yourself. If you can't invest all your time yourself, why would you go get a second job where you have to invest more time into somebody else and you can't even get into yourself? Remember what I say. I always say this. Noble Jew Ali said, study yourself and then study the world. And then come back and study yourself some more. What's wrong with that? That's the way you learn yourself and you learn other things as well as studying. You can't spend all your time studying other people. You got to study yourself and learn thyself as well as learn other people around you. So like I said, man, African Americans, Aborigines, Negroes, colors, it's time to get your shit together, man. We ain't on drugs no more. We ain't being oppressed no more. Yeah, we have an unfair race, but we still are the fucking leader of the pack. Y'all need to get your mind right. We need to regroup and start getting this economical shit back. We are very talented and we can do plenty of things. We don't need to go to nobody else for no sneakers or nothing. We can open our own sneakers stores up. You understand? But the thing about it is there's so much hate amongst us, man. You got family members who jealous because they broke, but you have to show everybody how to become entrepreneurs for the ones who want to be involved. So with that being said, I'm the Tantra this one, man. We gotta get it together, people. I'm out.